Hey there, you great people. It's so nice to be back, and I hope you've all been well. If you've been reading some of my community posts on my YouTube channel, I've not been too well for a period of time now. It's been finding it really hard to have the energy to make content. However, today I'm feeling a tiny bit better at the minute, and we're going to do a little bit of cooking. This is quite simple. It's something I've cooked many years ago, but it's unbelievably delicious and it's perfect for like a light meal or a snack. I'll show you what I have behind me. So what we're doing today is we're doing jumbo king prawns in a garlic, butter and lemon sauce with chili and with spring onion. What I've done here, I've got 15 raw jumbo prawns. I've just sprinkled on with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of chili powder and a little bit of garlic powder as well. And then we've took just one quite thick spring onion stem, chopped it into this, 2 small cloves of garlic chopped into little bits. Then I took a very small, only about that big, little jalapeno chili and cut that. Also got a wedge of lemon which we'll put over this when we finished it. And then in a bowl here I've got a tablespoon of olive oil spread, but you could use butter or probably normal margarine, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice as well. What you want to do once you've got all this ready, get yourself a small pan like I have here and just put in about a teaspoon of oil. We'll get this pan up to temperature now and we'll get cooking these prawns. One other thing, and this is completely optional, to serve with the prawns, what I'm going to do is I've got a thick piece of white bread here. I'm going to toast this bread and then I'm going to probably cut it into about 4 or 6 squares of toast, and I think that'll go really nicely with this to dip into that garlic butter sauce and to mop up some of the prawns and the juices and all the rest. That'll be in the bowl once we've finished cooking it. Like I said, we're almost up to temperature now. So as I was just saying, I'm going to have some toast with this prawn dish. Like I said, I've just lightly toasted this thick piece of white bread and then I've cut it into 6. I think it's going to go well with the prawns to mop up that amazing garlic, lemon, butter sauce and all the other bits. This we'll just leave to the side for now. Right, with our pan up to temperature, and by temperature what I mean, I'm using electric hob here. I'm on 3 out of 6. So if you're using gas, about a medium flame. I've got my sliced garlic and chili here. We'll drop that into the pan. A wooden spoon out. Give this a good stir in the oil and do this for about 1 minute. So we've done that for about a minute until the garlic is nicely browned. Our prawns I showed you earlier, by the way, this was 15 prawns I used because I thought it was a good ratio to the 2 small sliced cloves of garlic and the little chili I used and the rest. You can use more or less if you like. One thing we did miss out is I told you I put a little sprinkle of salt and pepper on these, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of ginger powder, a little bit of chili powder, also a little bit of coriander powder. We'll add our prawns to this small pan now. And these are actually quite a decent size. I mean, they're quite a good size. They are jumbo raw king prawns. We'll do these stirring quite often and flipping them quite regularly for probably about 3 or 4 minutes until they sort of turn a pinky orangey colour, and we know they're done then. So prawns, as you can see, they've changed colour, more this orangey colour now from that sort of blue raw state when I first put them in the pan before I cooked them. We have done them for about 4 minutes on this medium temperature. Now we'll add our mixture here, which is of course the 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and a tablespoon of olive oil spread. Like I said, if you don't have olive oil spread, you could use a tablespoon of butter or probably a tablespoon of margarine. Stir this all through nicely until the butter has melted and give this about another 2 minutes on this medium heat. So we've done this for 2 minutes now since we added the butter, etc. like I was saying earlier, this here is one of the thicker stems of this spring onion. So what we're going to do is add that right now. Let's make sure we get all of it. Again, do a really quick stirring round, a good mixing together. And we'll give that just one more minute. We're pretty much almost done now and it's smelling amazing. By the way, I have a little bowl here. It's almost like one of the Moroccan bowls in that terracotta colour, with half of that piece of bread that I sliced up earlier on after toasting. So it's ready, because that's going to be amazing to dip into this. So 15 king prawns in here, the spring onion, the chilli, the garlic, the butter or the olive oil spread and the rest. This is done now. In it for extra 1 minute since I did the spring onion and stirring it. So we turn the heat off right now and we'll serve this off. I'm probably going to have about half of this. I know there's not much there, but I want this to be a nice light snack. So for now, in this small bowl, I've just plated up about half of the actual king prawns dish I've done here. Just half of these squares of bread, and we're going to give it the final touch, which will be amazing. Bit of citrus, a little squeeze of lemon over those prawns. What do you think about this anyway? Like I said, I am so sorry I've not been that well. I've been struggling with illness in a big way, so I'm sorry the content has not been as regular as it should be. Hopefully I'm getting better now, I hope, and I will promise you from now on you will have content, at least 2 or 3 videos a week, because I do not want to lose any of you amazing subscribers. Tell me what you think about this anyway. I think it looks absolutely incredible, smells incredible, and I better get eating some of it before it goes cold. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for still being subscribed and sticking with me when the content has not been as frequent as what it should have been, but I can't help that at the moment. Either today or tomorrow I will have the winner announcement for that competition I put up on my channel 3 weeks ago. We had to answer that question on that video. So thank you so much. Remember, I've got 610 other videos on my channel across 15 amazing and entertaining playlists on this Paulbhustlin85. So please do support my channel. Check in with some of those videos because they are amazing. And if you did enjoy this video and you want to do this at home, please now go below, like, especially subscribe, share and hit that notification bell. Thank you again for watching. Seriously, thank you for the support and the kind comments recently, and I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful weekend.